Bestie is the end of an era. Today we are saying goodbye to the A4 budget planner. Let's go. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, welcome to Budget with Ira. My name is Ira and on this channel we talk about budgeting, paying down debt and saving up for the life that you truly deserve. If that sounds like something you like to watch, please consider subscribing to the channel because we do have a lot of fun over here, bestie. We really do. In today's video, we're going to be checking in for week 4 of December's budget. Not only are we checking in, which includes checking out all of the money that left my account, whether it's digital or whether it's in cash, comparing that against the budget and making sure that I ended up on track. But we're also closing out December's budget as well. So we're going to finally see whether everything happened the way it was supposed to. Did I have any unbudgeted spends in the last week? Who knows? You're going to have to watch to find out. So yes, bestie, we are saying goodbye to her. She has been absolutely brilliant for me, but we are moving over to something else and I'm super excited about it. But you're not going to see it in today's video, so I think you've already seen it actually. Anyway, bestie, let's get into today's video. Hi bestie, here we are with the December monthly glance. We're looking at the 4th week. We're actually going to include the 31st as well in today. We're going to be laying down expense tracker stickers from the 24th all the way to the 31st, and don't be surprised there aren't very many spends at all because I just stayed at home so much. But you will probably also be able to hear the wind and the rain. I can't edit that out, bestie, so if you can hear it, I do apologise, but for me it's super smoothing. Starting on the Christmas Eve, I was with my nephews and nieces and I wanted them to get me a Red Bull from the shop, so I gave them £10. They got me a Red Bull and the change just never materialised, and I fully expect that to be the case with all nephews and nieces. We have a no spend on the actual Christmas day, obviously, and a no spend on Boxing Day. My Isa has no chill and she came out on the Wednesday as she always does. Jake and I went to Home Bargains as well on the Wednesday, and we needed like household stuff, but we had no household money, so we used the groceries money. But bear in mind, we had so much food in the house that it seemed pretty normal to do. And then we did go to Tesco's afterwards. We got some bits for the turkey curry and stuff like that. So that was £21.89. So all under budget. The day after, I popped into the studio to film some little bits just because I wanted to. And on the way, I spent £4.80 at Greg's at the drive-thru. The day after, I bought a vape from Sainsbury's, like a disposable one, that was £5.99. And then we had a no spend day on the Saturday. And then a final no spend day on the Sunday the 31st. So look at all of that. So in terms of no spends, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, that's not bad considering how intense it was and I had so much time off, so really good. So now what I want to do is go and move over to the check-in to check in for the 4th time and the final time in this booklet. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to start by filling in everything that I know. So with spending, we opened with £10, and that's because I moved £10 from my self-care into spending just so that I'd have a little bit extra. We used that and we ended up we stuffed £16 as well. We spent $20.79, which means that I've got $5.21 to roll over, and I'm not actually going to roll that over anymore, so I'm going to tell you about that in a sec. For groceries, we stuffed £64, which meant that we spent £61.74, and we have got £2.26 to roll over. And I will be rolling that over because that's not just my money, it's Jake's as well. Petrol, there was nothing left, and we stuffed nothing, we spent nothing, so we roll over nothing. And household, there was nothing stuffed, nothing spent, and nothing rolled over. For self-care, there was nothing stuffed, nothing spent, and nothing rolled over. And lastly, for unbudgeted, nothing stuffed, nothing spent, and nothing rolled over. So last week we stuffed £80 in total. We spent £82.53, which is more, but remember we had that 10, and we are going to be rolling over £2.26, and that is exclusively from groceries. So that's the last check-in done. Let's go ahead and close out this budget. Before we do that though, I want to introduce you to this. So this is going to be my new money tin for the new year, and as you can see, we've got a leap year sticker on there. So let me tell you about that. You can buy these on my Etsy store and they come like this. They're a nice paper sticker that is laminated on one side. They're sort of single use, but like it's the leap year, so like why would you want to use it any more than once? It's a sticker and it'll stick to almost any substrate. So the one that I've got is the gradient one, but you can also get it in a nudie patootie. You can get it in a stunning purple design, you've got the pink paisley design, and you've also got cotton candy clouds. So they're absolutely beautiful. I'm sticking one to this, and the reason why I've done it like this is because these are flat and cheap to send to you. So why would I send you something that you can get from Poundland or the dollar store? Do you know what I mean? It costs so much to send it to you. So this way you can sort of upgrade something, and I thought this was really cute. So this is what I'm going to be using this year for my change with spending. So in my spending here, I've got £5.21. So let's take her out because I'm hoping to just not roll it over anymore. So that's that done. So this is the leap year one. So £3.66 is the highest, or 366. So I've got 521 and I'm going to take 366. So that means we could do the 155 and the 366. And that's how I'm going to sort of do the penny challenge. Might not do it in a year, but I'm going to give it a go. So 366 and 155. Oh, it's fun looking for the numbers. Oh, I like this. 155. She's right there. So let's stuff her. So notes are fine with me. And there she is. So getting back to the budget in here, there isn't really anything to add, honestly. So I'm just going to add here that we didn't do any unbudgeted spends for the whole of December, which is really good. So our bills altogether, we planned 1,071.66, but we had a tiny saving of a penny there, 2p there, and we spent £10 less on vape. So what that means is it come up to 1,061.53, which left us with 3,738.67. When we move over to envelopes, that's all filled in for us, like we're all good with that. So because of that, we can say that we had leftover, because we spent 620, 3,118.67, and then sinking funds we were 2,890. So even though we spent less, slightly less than that, it's just gone into my buffer anyway. So sinking funds we spent 2,890 and we had leftover 228.67. Then we spent 190 on our ISA and our home savings, so that left us with 38.67, and that was our buffer. So literally £10 more, slightly more than what we were expecting. So that was a good budget, wasn't it, bestie? But now we're moving into January and we're moving away from this booklet. She's still currently sold out on my Etsy store, but we've got plenty of other options. But we're going to move over and we're going to cash stuff for next week, bestie. So before we go ahead and do that, we're just going to move my money into where I want it to be. So my self-care needs to go into my self-care. Here she is. Put self-care in here, so I've got that on me at all times, just in case I feel like I need something or want something to, you know, help me, make me feel better. And household is going to go in here as well. So I think this might be the last month that we actually do household, because Jake's moving next month. So it's unlikely that we'll do household again, but she's in there anyway. But let's move over to groceries and get started. So we actually do have a little bit of money left over in groceries from last week, but we're gonna start again with a new 70 because we need to eat, even though we're trying to eat everything out of the cupboards that we've already got. So we've got 70, but before we do that, we're going to move over to my fortune challenge that's available on my Etsy store. And when you buy this, you get 22 or 21, I think it's 22 cards. They're from the major arcana. Here's what I've got left, because I've been picking one at random every single week, and whatever it tells me in the Roman numerals at the top, that's how much I'm going to save. So we're down to the last 7 cards. Might not even make this before Jake goes to Australia, so I might have to double up some weeks. Probably should have thought about that, but anyway, today we're going to save Oh, 4, the Hermit. So what have I got in here and what have I got in there? So let's move the cards out of the way first so that I can figure it out. Do that. Let me put this in here. And okay, right. Okay, so I've got some 5s from another challenge. I'm going to put a 5 in and take a 1 out. So that is a 4. And that means we are stuffing £66. Which is really good. I mean, as I said, the house is, we've got quite a lot of food, to be honest. So there is quite a high likelihood that we won't even go grocery shopping, but we want to try and make meals out of everything that's in the freezer left over. So we're going to try and do that. So moving over to spending, I give myself 2 5s, a 20 and a 10, which makes 40, and then I should be left with 120, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 120. Perfect. So she's done. We'll put her away. Then we're moving over to my 6k challenge that is available on my Etsy store as a digital download. I've got the physical one and I've got 6 dice. I'm going to roll all 6 and I'm going to save whatever it says. So let's go. Oh, geez. 6, 2 5s, no 4s, but 2 3s and a 2. I need a calculator. So 6 plus 10 plus 6 plus 2, 24. Oh, that's no good. So I'm going to put 25 in and take a pound out. She's killing me recently. She really is. But I suppose it's better because she gets done quicker and I can move over to different savings challenges. It was quite a lot to attempt that, wasn't it? Okay, I'm going to sign off the poster. Okay, bestie, thank you so much for being here with me this week. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe, and if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. How did you find today's video? Did you enjoy it? And how did your December's budget go? I mean, I know I closed mine out. I think I'm probably closing out the same time as you, besties, but how did December go for you? I think December can get very, very quickly derailed depending on how well your Christmas shopping goes. So if you celebrate Christmas and you've been out shopping, I think that's the main thing. I mean, for me, it really could have happened with food because we really went mental in that third week. But I'd love to know, how did your December go for you? Did you save £10 like me, or did you go wildly over? I'd love to know down in the comments down below. Thank you so much for getting here, but an extra special thank you to the channel members and the patrons who make all of this possible. I truly mean it when I say without you I would not be here. Patrons get exclusive videos, sneak peeks and significant discounts off my Etsy store. YouTube members get early access to every single video I post. So if you'd like to join them and support me on either Patreon or on YouTube, have a look at the links in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. That's all we have for this week, but until next week's video, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And bestie, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.